What's up, everyone? Welcome back to HILLarious Media.
I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cindy.
And today, we're going somewhere a little different.
Yeah, like today's episode is not a bit. Well, it's a little bit of a bit, but mostly it's real.
We're talking about mental health.
Which sounds heavy, and it is heavy, but we're also gonna laugh because that's kind of how we survive, right?
That's literally the whole premise of this podcast. Real life, but make it funny enough to keep going.
Exactly. So grab your coffee, your wine, your emotional support snack.
No judgment on the snack situation.
None whatsoever. And let's talk about it.
The thing nobody at the school pickup line ever talks about.
But everyone's thinking about,
Are we okay?
are we okay? I mean, define okay.
Okay, so we decided this episode we're going to actually check in. Like, for real, not the I'm fine check-in.
The I'm fine, that means absolutely nothing.
Right. Larry asks you how you're doing, and you say fine, and you both just move on.
Larry says fine, and I say okay, and we have had zero actual conversation.
Jen and I have had full arguments that ended with both of us saying, I'm fine, and then just watching separate TV shows in the same room.
That is the most married thing I've ever heard.
We were on the same couch, completely silent, for 2 hours.
And that felt like a vacation.
It kind of did, though.
Okay, but real talk. How are you actually doing, Dylan?
Honestly, I've been tired. Like the kind of tired that sleep doesn't fix.
Yes, that tired has a name. I think it's called parenting a toddler while also being a person.
Lily turned 4, and I swear she leveled up in chaos. Like she hit 4 and unlocked a new power.
What's the new power?
Screaming about socks.
Oh, the sock thing is real. Leo went through that. The seam. They can feel the seam on the sock. It's too much for them.
Why is the seam an emergency?
I bought seamless socks. $14 for 8 pairs of seamless toddler socks.
Did it work?
He decided he didn't like the color.
Obviously. But yeah, I've just felt stretched. Like I'm doing everything halfway. Half present at work, half present at home, half present with Jen.
And zero present with yourself.
Yeah, 0. Exactly 0.
I know that feeling. I had a moment a few weeks ago, and I haven't told a lot of people this, where I was sitting in my car in the Target parking lot, and I just cried.
In the Target parking lot.
For like 10 minutes, for no specific reason, just I needed to. And then I went in and bought things I didn't need.
That's the full Target experience.
The cry and the unnecessary candle are a package deal, apparently.
But that's real, though. That parking lot cry is a thing. I think a lot of people do that.
I think the car is the only place some of us get to be alone with our feelings.
Which says a lot.
It says everything.
So let's actually get into it, because I think there are things that parents and adults in general just don't say out loud.
Things that feel too embarrassing or too dark, or like, I can't say that because what kind of person am I if I feel this way?
Exactly. So I'll go first with a big one. Sometimes I miss who I was before I had responsibilities.
Oh.
Like, I love Lily more than anything. I love Jen. I love my life. But there are days where I'm like, remember when I could just go? Like, just pick up and go somewhere without packing a bag with 17 items.
The diaper bag phase. I don't miss the diaper bag.
We'd plan a 2-hour trip to the zoo, and it required more logistics than the moon landing.
Right? I remember telling Larry we should leave at 9 a.m. We left at 11:45.
Because someone needed a snack.
And then a different snack.
And then someone had a feeling about the snack.
The feelings about the snack. Leo once cried because I cut his sandwich into triangles instead of squares. He requested triangles. I made triangles. Wrong triangles, apparently.
There are wrong triangles?
There are always wrong triangles. But here's mine. I think about how I used to be more myself. Like before Leo and before certain seasons of life got hard, I felt more like Cindy. Now I feel like Leo's mom or Larry's wife more than I feel like me.
That's a big one.
And I don't say that to sound ungrateful because I love being Leo's mom. I love it. But it's like, where did the rest of me go?
And nobody warns you about that. They warn you about sleep deprivation and diaper blowouts.
Which are horrific, by the way.
Absolutely horrific. But nobody tells you that you might wake up one day and not recognize yourself.
And feel guilty about not recognizing yourself because you should just be grateful, right? That's what people say.
At least you have a healthy kid. At least you have a partner.
At least, at least, at least, as if gratitude and struggle can't exist at the same time.
They absolutely can.
They absolutely can, and I think we do people a disservice when we pretend they can't.
Because then people feel like their pain is invalid. Like, I have a good life, so I shouldn't be struggling.
But your nervous system doesn't know that you're grateful, it just knows it's overwhelmed.
That's actually really well said.
I heard it in therapy.
Oh, good. You're going to therapy?
I went. I should go back. I keep meaning to make the appointment.
Same. Jen has been telling me to find someone for like 6 months.
And we won't do it because
Because finding a therapist is somehow harder than doing the actual therapy.
the insurance, the waiting lists, the does this person take my plan, the trying to figure out if their vibe is right,
It's a whole thing. It's like a second job just to get mental health care.
which is honestly a massive problem, but that's a whole other episode.
Noted. Future episode. Okay, let's talk about how we actually cope, because some of mine are not great.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I doom scroll. Like when I should be sleeping, I'm on my phone watching videos of things that make me anxious.
Why do we do that?
I have no idea. Like, it's midnight and I'm watching a video about some economic thing I can't control, and now I can't sleep because I'm worried about things I have absolutely no power over.
And then you're exhausted the next day and more anxious.
It's a beautiful cycle of self-destruction.
Mine is snacks. When I'm stressed, I eat. Not like a meal, just bits of things. I'll eat 6 crackers, then a handful of cheese, then a few grapes, and then I've basically had dinner, but in the most unsatisfying way possible.
The anxiety snack parade.
And then I feel bad about it, which makes me more stressed, which makes me want more snacks.
Another beautiful cycle.
We are thriving.
But in all seriousness, the things that actually help me, and I forget to do them constantly, are moving my body, talking to someone, and getting outside.
The basics that feel impossible when you're in it.
I know I feel better when I exercise. I know this. And still there are weeks where I sit on the couch and think about exercising as a form of self-care.
The mental exercise, just as good.
Identical benefits. I looked it up.
You did not.
I did not. What actually helps me is, honestly, just laughing, which is part of why we do this podcast.
Same. Like if I'm in a terrible mood and Larry says something dumb and I laugh, even if I don't want to, it breaks something open.
Larry is accidentally helpful.
Do not tell him I said that. His head will get too big.
Does Leo ever help? Like, kids can be surprisingly good at snapping you out of it.
Leo told me last week that he was his best friend and his favorite chef, which, first of all, I made macaroni and cheese from a box. Second of all, I cried in the best way.
Kids, they'll destroy you and save you in the same afternoon.
That's parenthood in a sentence.
Lily drew me a picture last week. It was supposed to be me. I looked like a potato with arms.
A loving potato.
The most loved potato. I put it on the fridge.
Okay, so we can't just sit here and be real with you all and then not actually commit to something.
Accountability time.
So I'm going to, for real this time, make a therapy appointment this week, like before this episode even drops.
Okay, same. I'm going to actually look into it. I'm going to text Jen right after we record and ask her to help me find someone because she's better at that stuff than I am.
That's a good move. Outsource the admin of mental health care to your spouse.
She'll probably be thrilled. She's been waiting for me to say that for months.
I'm also going to try to find one thing a week that is just for me. Not for Larry, not for Leo, not for the house, just Cindy.
What's your first one going to be?
Honestly, a bath. With the door locked and a candle and nobody knocking.
Revolutionary.
Literally the bare minimum, but it feels radical.
Mine is, I'm going to put my phone in the kitchen before bed, not in the bedroom.
That's huge. The midnight doom scroll is not serving you.
It is not. I know this. I'm doing it.
We're holding each other to this, by the way. We'll report back next episode.
Please, someone in the comments remind us. Hold us accountable.
Yes, comment, "Are you okay?" and we will give you a full update.
I love that. And to everyone listening, if you're in that parking lot right now, crying in your car for no specific reason,
You're not alone.
you are genuinely not alone. And the fact that you're feeling things means you're paying attention to your life. That's not weakness.
That's actually really brave.
It is. Okay, I'm going to get emotional and I'm not ready for that today.
Save it for next time. Okay, before we go, shout out to everyone who keeps coming back to this podcast. You guys make this thing feel real and worth doing.
For real. We see your comments and your messages, and they mean more than you know.
If this episode hit you somewhere, share it with someone who might need it. You never know who's sitting in their car needing to feel less alone.
And if you have a topic you want us to tackle, something real, something messy, something nobody's saying, drop it in the comments.
We're not therapists. We're just two people figuring it out loudly.
With snacks.
Always with snacks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It genuinely helps us keep going.
And leave us a 5-star review if this episode meant something to you.
We'll be back next week. Same chaos, different subject.
Take care of yourselves, people.
For real. Bye.
Bye.